many years. The last of the people to be adopted from Bessborough was as late as the mid to late 90s. It didn't all happen in the dim and distant past of the 50s and 60s. It was right up to the middle and late 90s. And for the last number of years now, we have been gathering at the Folly in Bessborough to remember those who were born and were adopted, those who had babies, who were adopted, those who died, and particularly the nearly 900 never accounted for. We'll be doing it again this Sunday afternoon. Carmel Cantwell, part of the organising committee, joins me. 2:00 Sunday, all welcome, Carmel, yes? Morning.
Yes, everybody is welcome. You don't have to be associated with Bessborough to come. Please, everybody feel free to come along.
The purpose of the event is to remember.
Yeah, I mean, for too many years, the children, the 923 that are registered dead, there's also stillbirths that were never registered, and 31 women died either in Bessborough or shortly after in hospital, and they've never really been remembered until we started commemorating them about 9 years ago now. Yeah.
And people come from the four corners of the world.
Indeed. I mean, we've got adopted people that come from America, from New Zealand. A few years ago, we had one guy that was adopted to Alaska. And even in recent times, I've shown around 3 people from America, shown them where they were born. The people are still coming back.
Somebody coming back for the very first time, setting foot in the place for the very first time. So if anybody wants to go, it's 2:00 Sunday. You go to the gates of Bessborough, you walk down, and it's all the way down to the Folly. There will be people showing you where to go and all of that. And we'll have some music and some speakers. Guest speaker on Sunday, let us know who that is, Carmel.
That's Dr. James Gallen. He's an associate professor in the School of Law and Government in Dublin City, and he's just published this year his first monograph, Transitional Justice and the History of Abused Church and State. Okay. So he'll be talking about this very relevant subject at the moment, with what's going on with the government and redress and etc.
And all of those things. Carmel, it's 2:00 Sunday. Music will be by Jimmy Lee, and I will be very proud once again to host that event down at the Folly in Bessborough. One of our speakers on Sunday was on this programme back in November. I speak of Mary Jo Sullivan, who was adopted out of Bessborough in 1960. She has never set foot in the place since. But when I spoke to her in November, I invited her to join us on Sunday for the commemoration, and she will be there. And would be delighted to meet her after corresponding over the last couple of months. Right.